This is the story of how I became the archivist for the Miskatonic University's Arctic project, collating, recording, and looking after footage just like this.
My name's Nathan Pickman. I'm the head of geology at the Miskatonic University in Providence, Rhode Island.
Wow, are you calling from Rhode Island now?
I am. It's the middle of the night here. I'm aware you're in the UK. I saw your profile on LinkedIn, but I was actually given your number by a mutual acquaintance, Tim Peabody.
Yeah, I know Tim. We did a couple of Arctic expeditions together. How is he?
He's laid up with a broken fibula, actually. That's why I'm calling you.
Did you say Nathan?
Yes.
Yeah. Nathan, I'm out riding the bike at the moment. Can you give me 15 minutes to get back home? I think you mentioned LinkedIn, so if this is about a job, I'm available. I'm definitely interested.
I have your email address. I'll send you a virtual invite. Once you get home, log on and I'll be waiting right here. It's pretty straightforward. We sent a team out there in 1992. 2 men, neither returned.
Okay, I see. That's why I needed. What were they shooting on in 1992?
Well, that's the problem. All the gear is still out there. We've sent teams to examine it, of course, but since the Markham corridor collapsed, obviously it's too bulky to bring back. There's a small library of cassettes and other research out there. The southern camp, where all of this is located, is weatherproof. In fact, all the equipment will be there. It will still be intact. We've checked the latest FLIR imaging. It's still standing. The problem we have now is the same as the rest of the world. Global warming. And if we don't get that kit now, all that footage, all those notes, everything it pertains to, will be lost.
I understand. This is what I do. You've got the right bloke with me, Nathan.
My only other concern is the weather window. It's closing rapidly. Tim was ready to go until his accident, of course. If you don't leave in the next few days, I'm afraid the next opportunity won't be until spring. By that time, the camp may not be there. But is it possible you can somehow get up to the camp, digitize the footage, maybe put it on a hard drive, bring that back instead?
Yeah, it'll be easy. To be honest, the main problem will be time, I guess.
This week is our final chance to retrieve this material. We're willing to pay whatever it takes. Within reason, of course. Although the Miskatonic University are very keen to get their hands on this material, and our budget is generous.
Okay, well, let me check I've got all the required kit. I'll get a flight today if possible, a few other phone calls to make.
I'll send you the latest weather reports across.
That'll work. Can you also check if Jim McCready's still flying out of Point Barrow in Alaska?
Jim.
And could you also hire me a camper van so I can get up there?
Barrow. Okay. Point of no return. Now, is there anything else I can get you right now?
If you do see Tim Peabody, say I said hello. He can break as many bones as he wants, as long as I pick up his work.
He was playing softball with his kids, of all things. I suggested you teach them chess. It's probably safer.
Nathan, there is one more thing. What did you say happened to those two blokes back in 92?
I didn't say. Listen, Bill, you're not the type to spook easily, are you?
I'm not. Oh no, my late wife, she was a big fan of horror movies, so I've never understood the attraction, really.
Glad to hear it.
Well, I don't spook easily, no.
This could spook some.
But I am intrigued.
The two men that went up there in 92, I can only think it was some sort of cabin fever. We never recovered either man's body. The sad phone messages from both men suggested some sort of psychotic episode.
Do tell more.
Well, they both became increasingly erratic. Then, full-blown madness. Talk of creatures, underground tunnels, contact with erasive beings. That sounds not just fanciful, but downright deranged.
They're coming.
Then there was a whiteout. For a number of weeks, we lost contact. Horrendous storm. We sent a team out after them. No sign.
Well, they probably froze to death. Cabin fever was quite common back in the day, as I'm sure you know, as was cannibalism.
We even had the university's head doctor at the time analyse the radio messages. And he said it was a clear case of paranoid delusions and grandiose psychosis. At the time, it was unusual to see those traits exhibited by two separate individuals. Of course, he wrote a very well-received paper on it. But later it was felt that one man's psychosis could indeed be passed on to another if he was susceptible and both were kept in close proximity. It seems that both men were ill, and one simply encouraged the other to their death in the end.
Well, it's a good story, but no, it doesn't put me off. Yeah, it's quite a story. My late wife would have enjoyed it, but yeah, it doesn't put me off at all. Tim, this is Bill Lewis. I'm just leaving you a message. I'm about to set off on this Arctic trip that you've missed out on because of your broken ankle. I just want to say thanks for giving the details to Nathan. Hope you feel better and it all fixes up nicely. Alright, thanks again for the recommendation anyway. If you do want to reply to me, I'm going to be picking up messages on my sat phone for the next couple of days. But thanks for recommending me for the gig anyway. These miskatonic chaps seem to know what they're doing. Alright, I'll speak soon, you take care. Sack the deck over there.
Two men that went up there in 92. I can only think it was some sort of cabin fever. We never recovered either man's body.
After a bit of faffing around, I managed to get the old generator slightly working, enough to power the video equipment and the sat phone at least. Hey, Nathan, it's Bill, can you hear me?
Only just.
Well, I'll speak as clear as I can. I made it to the camp. The gear's all here, as you said. Looking at the stuff, I'd say this is going to take 2 days, 2 or 3 days, but I'm going to aim for 2.
That's fabulous.
The good news is that I can see the cell coverage is good enough here for me to upload the material as I'm doing it, so you will actually get it as I'm transferring it.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Could you book McCready to pick me up at 0800 on Tuesday? I'll definitely be done by then.
0800? Will do.
And listen, because I'm using the line to upload the footage, I'll only call you if it's absolutely necessary. There's a ton of tapes. It's going to be a long, boring job as all this stuff renders, for me at least. I think I've seen a Scrabble box that's somehow got up here. It's like it's, give me something to do at least.
We appreciate the hard work, Bill. We know it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I'll keep my phone on, night and day. If you need anything, let me know.
Will do. I'll crack on.
Speak soon, Bill.
Over and out.
Take care.
Yeah, Nathan, old boy, I didn't tell you about the corpse in the cot. I'll tell you about that one when I get back.
We never recovered anything on the spot.
Yeah, you said your guys came up here and couldn't find any bodies.
Is this on? Jake? Oh, he's outside. I think it's recording, is it? Hello? Hello? Hello! Stan Walls, geologist here. So, we made it to base camp. Everything's set up nicely. It's lovely in here. James is outside cutting firewood. This is day 1. The kit's all set up nicely, ready to go for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go out and survey the area to commence drilling. All's well here, apart from a few noises that you can hear when the wind gets up. You can hear it. Hello? James? Yeah, so we're looking forward to commencing drilling tomorrow. Like I said, all's well here at the moment, apart from them wee strange noises when the wind gets up. Is this recording? How'd you get the cat? Oh, yeah. Yeah, excellent. So, I'll talk to you soon. As I tell you, turn this on. No? Is this on? Is this recording? Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, excellent. Well, good evening, everyone. Oh, shit.
Oops, watch it, Stan.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good news. We got some drilling done today. Yet the equipment from Ashe was absolutely fabulous. Just fabulous. It's a bit odd, though. Really odd. Early this morning we were boring for sandstone as expected, but it gave way to a vein of Comanchean limestone. Very strange. It was like a minute fossil cephalopods, corals, all that kind of odd stuff, you know? Very important, like. Very important. It's all been filed away. Still a surprise, though. Big surprise. Let's keep hoping. Bloody hate this camera. In a sec. Get this right. James, can you... No, it doesn't matter. Fucking... These recordings and stuff. Okay. Okay. Well. A very exciting day today. Absolutely brilliant. Our building gave way to an underground cavern about 200 feet down. Again, it was a wee bit of a surprise, you know, but this is why we're here. This is why we're here looking. Anyway, you know, we got down, we expected the cavern to be, you know, a few hundred meters at best, but no. Not at all. It's going off in all different directions at an intermediate distance. Anyway, James decided to blast it. Aye. Didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's just cooking tea. So we blasted it, okay? We blasted it. We found this large cavern full of, I mean, I've got some of the data here, full of, you know, early shells, bones of ganoids and placoderms, remnants of various things like, you know, big dinosaur skulls, fragments, you know, vertebrae, pterodactyl teeth, pterodactyl skulls, just real serious stuff. I mean, it's just absolutely impressive, some of this data that I'm looking at. You know, I mean, there's primitive bird skulls, you know, bones of Arctic mammals. It's just incredible, okay? I mean, what I would say, there's nothing recent. You know, there's nothing recent that we could find. Everything's, you know, 30 million years ago here. You know, I mean, James, I couldn't see any kind of mastodons. I couldn't see any elements of elephants. All this stuff, you know, it's just, there was no kind of elements during the camel bovine age, and the structure of its fragments dried dead, and it's just an incredible find. 30 years, you know, I just mind blowing. I mean, needless to say, we are having a drink tonight. We are going to celebrate tonight. You know what I mean? You know, we've not been sleeping very well, you know. We've been struggling with the sleep and trying to get off. I mean, as far as we're concerned, the wind on this plane, you know, is completely strong and makes some all kind of strange and weird noises. You know? Especially in the evening.
Bollocks, tracking. Come on.
All you ought to do is get your heat down and have a wee kit, you know? But we've got to be positive. We've found some incredible finds. We hope to keep going. We hope to keep going.
Hey, Scrabble. Great, Scrabble. Hey. Whoa, whoa. The hell? See what you guys were playing, eh? Fuck Scrabble. What the hell are you boys doing? Blimey.
I'm not sure what we saw today. I mean, James hasn't even come back yet, and it's nearly night now. Anyway, I've drawn some of it in my notes, you know, just to keep it fresh in my mind, help me out, you know. I don't know what it was. I've not slept for days. It's the noises, you know. It's keeping me awake. I can't sleep. I just need some sleep and rest.
Bit of a change of pace. I found some of the audio cassettes, so I'm going to transfer those a little bit this morning, I think.
They're coming. They're here. They've been here since the dawn of millennia. And we are going to die. Die!
Fuck the cassettes.
Motherfucker! We're all dead. Fucking dead. Is this on? Is this on? Hey? Is this fucking bastard on? Yeah, it's on. Right. Fuck. Fucking. It's been 2 days since I saw James last. 2 days. I've written it down. I've drawn the maps. I've even recorded the audio of the noises at night, you know. The mountains are 2 clicks north of here. Fucking mountains. The mountains. The mountains you can't find on any fucking map! Shit. I took the other camera, you know, for documentation and stuff. I mean, not so now, alright. What did I find? I found tunnels. Tunnels here, there, everywhere. Manufactured tunnels. No man-made. Oh no. No man-made. Me and James went down there a few days ago under the mountain, you know. Under the mountain 2 or 3. Oh, I don't know, maybe more. Maybe more. I bet they've got him. I bet they've got him. I bet you. Just like they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. I'm gonna have to go and document again. I'm gonna go back and document. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear it.
Did you hear that? around us, all night, all around us, all fucking around us, all night. All around us! Document this.
Listen, Bill, you're not the type to spook easily, are you?
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord. In the year of our Lord, 1992, we discovered something older than our Lord. 1992. The star spawn is here. On Earth. Here. In the Arctic. They've got James. James is now their servant. They study him. Look at him. God knows what else. They have been here since the dawn of time. Before us. Send him out at night, sending messages into the cosmos. It's terrifying. I don't know what else to do. We're all doomed. Doomed! Fucking damned! Send the messages in the cosmos up at the mountains of madness, under the tunnels. Just think now, deep below, burying everywhere. Fuck! I've seen them. Out there. Disgusting creatures. I know one thing. That heaven and earth is a sham. It's a fucking sham! Everything's a fucking sham. I saw them with my own eyes. They are evil. They're everywhere. They'll kill us all. How are we supposed to survive? Everything. Fucking I don't know. But we can try. Lord does not exist. Understand how we're going to get out of this, you know? Everything is fucked. I've taken photos. I've got no idea. All I can do is I've seen their entrance to their temple. Write everything down. To warn men. Document. They should never go there again. What if I don't survive? I have recorded, drawn, and photographed all that I can. And as a mortal man, I have done everything I can for my family, my employers, and my God. I give myself to the stars, but now, elder gods, I give myself to more service. An older cosmos. Elder God, at the mountain of Cthulhu. Fucking I have been chosen, reinside myself to them. All hail the stars, boy. All bastard. I give myself to them. I become part of this thing. I become part of them. I came here as an academic, a geologist, a professional, a man of study. But now, I come here as a servant of the Starspawn, just like James. Never fail. To Kelly Lee. 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 Kelly Lee. Kelly Lee. To 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 Kelly Lee.
Bill, is that you? How's things going? You need more time?
No, I don't need more time, it's not that.
What is it?
The Scottish geologist. Was it Walsh?
What about it?
Listen, there's some stuff on some of these tapes that's a bit...
Go on. Bill? What was that about footage?
I want to check it out somewhere north of the camp where they were drilling.
There won't be anything left up there.
Well, it's just a short hike. I just want to see if this tunnel, from what I've seen in the footage, is actually there.
I told you Walsh went insane.
I know what you're saying, Nathan, but you might actually see some of the footage. And some of these drawings as well.
But you have to remember, they went mad, Bill.
I'm not so sure, Nathan. I'm not so sure, to be honest.
Absolutely bloody insane.
They describe hearing things in the night. I've heard things in here.
Bill, I'm going to get one of the doctors to call you.
Yeah, look, I gotta go.
I strongly recommend...
I headed out for the first time. I wanted to try and work out how far away the map reference was for the area that Stan Walsh was talking about. I wanted to see if I could do it on foot. in one day, or I'd need a day and a night. A sleepover in a tent in these conditions can be dangerous. But I figured with the weather as it was possible to get to the mountain range with one night spent in a tent. Stan had said 2 clicks, but this was a hard 2 clicks across very, very tough and inhospitable terrain. When I headed back to base camp, it seems things outside were disturbed, as if somebody'd been.
Have you sent this footage back to them?
Who are you? What's going on?
Have you sent this footage back to them?
Did you tell us about I've sent it back to the university? What's that to do with?
They're fucking dead.
No! Walsh wasn't dead, or at least until then he wasn't dead. With this knowledge I now set out. I knew I had to get to that mountain range. I knew I had to see for myself what was in those tunnels. As I set up the tent, I noticed I had a message on the sat phone.
Hey Bill, it's Joanne Peabody, Tim's wife. I'm picking up his messages because Tim's very ill. It's not a broken bone, I'm not sure where you've heard that. Tim did some work for the bloody Miskatonic University at an old Arctic base they had. I'm afraid he came back very, very ill. I think it was the water he was drinking in the area. It made him mentally unstable. So, if you do take work from that bloody university, take care. They've been useless, Bill, no help at all, and Tim he remains very, very ill. Alright, take care, bye.
So, according to the message from Tim Peabody's wife, it was the snow I was drinking that would send us all crazy. Was I tripping? Was Stan Walsh tripping? On Sunday, between the mountains and me was a forest. I had to make my way through it. It was a strange, odd and eerie place. And finally, it did lead to the mountains. And at the foot of the mountain I could see structures and tunnels. Carefully, I made my way inside. found at the end of the tunnel, under the mountains of madness, was the ancient city where the Starspawn still lived. I remained here, filming, recording, and being the archivist, doing what I was trained to do with the old equipment that was left by Walsh and James. And once a month, regular as clockwork, I would upload, digitise and send this footage to the Miskatonic University for the attention of Nathan Pigman. As archivist, I'd never see the footage myself.